Hello, hello, hello. This is Damon, and today I wanted to share a little bit of information for you on how to read a P&L statement. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people have challenges with this. And I've got my own reasons why they are. It can be confusing, but hopefully after this little quick video, which will be less than 3 or 4 minutes, you'll be able to understand the basics of how to read a P&L statement. So it's also known as an income statement, all these other things. So what I've done here is I've created a short statement here. I'm going to put that up there right there. Okay, so really what the P&L statement is shows you what your income is, or your revenue, and your expenses. And so in this example, I said that we've got income of 100,000, we've got expenses, and then we've got each of these expense categories. Accounts use this fancy term called general ledger accounts, but most people can understand that they are categories. And so we've got, in this example, advertising of 8,000, wages of 50,000, office supplies of 5,000, and rent at 10,000. So under this example, total expenses are 73,000, which leaves a net income, also known as a profit. Accountants like to use these stupid names. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so profit's good. Profit means money in the bank. And so essentially, what I'd like to do is compare this to something else that most people are aware of. And that is what we call a paycheck. So a paycheck is, or an income statement is, or P&L statement is the same thing as a paycheck for a business. And so you as the owner want to see this profit number as big as possible. And so when we look at our paycheck, we have this thing called gross pay. So in this instance, we've got gross pay of 100,000, federal taxes of 15. I live in North Carolina, so I'm just going to say it's 5,000 in North Carolina tax. Social Security and Medicare tax, 7,000 and 1,000, and then we're going to pay that health insurance so that when we get sick or break our arms or whatever, we can get our doctors. So that would be 12,000. Now, if you look at a paycheck, you're going to see total deductions, and in this example, that came to 40,000, and the net paycheck is 60,000. So this 60,000 would be what would be deposited into your bank account. So let's look at this and go back to our income statement. So it's the same thing. Our income, this is the amount of money that the company earns overall. And then our expenses, that is all the stuff that it takes to operate the business. And then we've got our total expenses of 73. So a lot of people get confused about this. A lot of times we'll look at that income number. Hey, $100,000. I can spend $100,000. No, you can't. You can only spend 27. That's what you've got, because you've got all these other expenses that you incurred, 73,000. So when you're looking at your business finances, this last number, which really shouldn't be the last number, which is why somebody called Mike McAllowitz came up with this, profit should be first. So that's what we should be focusing on. We shouldn't focus, the income is part of that, but we really want to make sure that our profit is as large as possible. There's two ways you can increase this profit. You can either increase your income or you can lower your expenses. Actually, there's a third way. You can do a combination of the both. So really, the P&L statement is not that complicated if you look at it simplified and look at it as in its couple parts. So income, expenses. So income, this is what you earn. Expenses, this is what you spend. And then profit is what you've got left over. Now, if this number were right down here, this 27 was a negative number, that means you lost money. You don't want to do that. So anyway, that is my explanation on the P&L statement. Hope you found this valuable. Feel free to like this. If you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to reach out to me. You can direct message me or whatever. I will be sharing next week something on the balance sheet. Another statement that is important for understanding the finances of your business. And I've got another simple thing where I can explain that. So with that, hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.